So for this video, I'm continuing on with the log analytics workspace, and the last one I showed how to connect VMs, but that only works if they're Azure VMs. So I'm going to show in this video how to manually install the agent, the extension on, on-premises servers, VMs that you have. So you go to Agents Management Blade, and it's going to give you a list of steps, either depending on the Windows server or Linux server. So first you do is see it says one Windows computer is connected, because it sees that's the one that's not already connected. So first you download the agent, and then as part of installation you put in the Workspace ID and then the primary key, and that allows it to send its logs to the log analytics workspace. I don't know what I was talking about, but basically, let's connect. Let's actually do this in our third virtual machine. That's where I'm gonna connect to it and then install it locally in it. Now, before I connect to it and manually install it, let me actually download that Windows agent, and I'm gonna put my C drive, and I'll just put in temp. Let me delete that. And then when I want to connect to the RDP to the demo VM3, I want to put in that same place. And that way, I can just go to it. Just let me delete this. I'll keep both. And go to the RDP connection and edit it. And we're going to go to local resources and more. Going to map our C drive of your local desktop or workstation. So that way, when we connect to it, we'll have access to this exe file. So then we can install it directly onto it without having to, go to the portal and do all that. So anyway, I'm going to connect to it, and when I'm done connecting, I'll come back when I've signed in. Alright, we're connected to the VM. Open up your File Explorer, and we should see the mapped C drive of our workstation here. And go to temp. And here's the file. I'm going to copy it into the D drive of the VM. When it's done, I'll come back and then we'll start the installation. Alright, it's in. Let's start it. Click next. I agree. Next. So say connect the agent to Azure Log Analytics. That's what we want, to connect it to the workspace. Click next. Still wants your workspace ID and workspace key. Here's the workspace ID. Workspace key. You could use the primary key or the secondary key, it doesn't matter. And we want Azure Commercial. Do next. I don't want to use Microsoft Update. And install. Come back when it's ready. And you just hit finish, and now it's connected. And if you go to your virtual machines, it's still going to say not connected because it's just not an Azure VM, but it is connected. It is, the VM's connected to the workspace, and it's setting data to it. So in the next video, we're going to choose what data that we want to send to the workspace from the VMs. And so that's manually connecting on-premises virtual machine to the workspace.